My girlfriend, 25F, casually told me, 20M, that she takes naked bath with her friend, 26F. The other night, my girlfriend casually told me that she usually takes baths with her longtime friend. She told me that like it was normal, and he couldn't wrap my mind around it. She assured me that there was nothing sexual with her, but I still find it weird in my opinion. She also told me that she does that with her family, mother, and a mother very close friend of her. I really don't know how to react because I've never heard anyone say that, and I don't know it was a thing in European American culture. I still feel uncomfortable about that, maybe because the way I was raised or because I'm a guy. Anyways, I wouldn't do any of that with my friends or family. The reason it makes me uncomfortable is rooted in my own concept of intimacy. I feel that when I am in an exclusive relationship with someone, our naked bodies are exclusive too, and seeing a third person in this private sphere makes me uncomfortable. Any advice on how we should react? TLDR. GF told me she takes naked bath with her friends. It makes me feel uncomfortable because of how I view intimacy. Don't know how to react. I, 38M, am seeking a relationship with a coworker, 39F. We are both in a relationship. I get mixed messages from her. What do you think? Should I forget the idea or try a different approach? I, 38M, am in a relationship with 37F. I started working with 39F about 2 to 3 years ago. It took me a while, but I got in a fight with 37 about a year ago, while having a wonderful time with 39. You see the picture there. I have 2 kids with 37F, in the same age group as the 2 kids of 39. She is herself in a relationship with an older man who's not the father of her kids. I've been with 37 for the last 14 years. She got ultra focused on the kids when they arrived in the family, while putting our relationship on a back burner. It led us to have kind of a separate life, while living together. I have hobbies that I enjoy much, and I am never bored with my alone time. She, on the other hand, has no hobbies or interest outside of work, family. I find it kind of boring, and while we have discussed it during marital counseling in the last year, we haven't made progress. I've seen a professional therapist and exposed my situation and told me to get out of the relationship, which I find kind of drastic. I am still too comfortable to get out of it. It means getting a new housing situation, making arrangements for the kids, getting out of the comfort zone. I'd say that my relationship with 37 is friends with benefits and teammate with the kids. I eventually came to my senses about my feelings for 39 about a year ago. She is so just like me. We share so much, and we were last year talking almost like new lovers, nearly like the cliché you hang up first, no, you first, soft talking, expressing how lucky we are to work together, etc. We have the same ideas at the same time, we constantly come up with the same jokes at the same time. Job-wise, we have the exact same position, and it's usually us versus the world. So it is best to maintain a good collaboration at all times. I asked her to make somne precision about our relationship maybe 10 months ago, and she told me we were just friends. Time goes by and my feelings kind of grew from, wow, that would be great, to, I really want this to happen. Asked her again. Got an answer in the vibes of, I don't know. Then again the next month with an answer of, maybe, probably not. Following that, we interact one-on-one just great, and when with larger groups, she mostly ignores me. Told her that this twin mindset confuses me and just makes me wonder if she hasn't been denying herself what she wants. She tells me her mind is clear about her feelings. Continues the happy-go-lucky vibes when we're alone, ignoring me in larger groups, except now, she doesn't ask me about stuff outside of work. For example, when I get back from vacation, she doesn't ask me anything at all, like normal human conversation would. She says it is weird for her to ask about those. She doesn't know my relationship status anymore. Meanwhile, I got offered a new job, so I talked with her about it. She says she still wants to continue working with me. I bring up the subject of the awkwardness between us, telling her that I don't understand why she stays with her boyfriend, a mistake I made. She got mad. I excused myself about that and I shouldn't have said it. She accepts my apologies and tells me she never wants to talk about it again. She doesn't specify if she's talking about our relationship or the one with her boyfriend. If 39 would really want a relationship with me, I presume she'd made a move by now. But she hasn't told me a formal no, even after I told her that I would really appreciate hearing it to get over it. She doesn't owe me a thing. I don't want to scare her away, nor raise red flags. Have I crossed the line? Is she playing with me? She plays her cards so close to her chest, yet tells me phrases like, "We are practically the same person." I don't know what to do. Think here. What would you do in my place? I think my M34 wife, F35, is having an affair and I need help. Well, I never thought I'd be here. Throwaway account. I think my M34 wife, F35, is having an affair. We have been married for 6 years together for 10 plus. We have twin boys, 3.5. Last month my wife checked into a rehab mental health facility. She was really struggling with some emotional and psychological issues stemming from her father's suicide. I was and remained fully supportive of that decision. She was gone for a month. We had limited contact during that time she was gone, able to chat on the phone for 20 minutes a day, and eventually she had her phone for 2 hours towards the end. Since she has been home, she has seemed distant and pushing me away at times. It is critical I acknowledge that alcohol is an issue for her. One night she seemed really distant. She went up to our room while I watched TV. I went up to check on her and the door was locked. Weird. I knocked and she let me in but kinda hung in the doorframe. I went back downstairs and got some water. Went up again to ISS her good night and she kinda like jumped to hide her phone. I didn't bring it pee as I thought I was being paranoid. She eventually came down later and I asked if we were okay, if she had anything she wanted to tell me. She said we were and no. I kinda wrote it off but definitely felt that the whole thing was odd. I asked her about locking the door a day or two later and she said she just forgot. Okay? I again tried to write it off but my gut was saying something wasn't right. I worked late last night, till 12. Driving home I made the decision that for better or for worse I'd look in her phone. An invasion of privacy, absolutely, completely acknowledge that. She has been talking a lot to a guy the first know was in therapy at the same time as her. She has talked about him in his story since she's been home. They've been talking every day, saying good morning. Talking while I've been sitting next to her while we're out to lunch. Talking about her bra size as she went Target fitted for bras yesterday. As in, I didn't expect to be a DDD, response. Damn, those fuckers keep growing. Saying other things like I miss you. And the real gut punch. He said, I am absolutely in love with you. Her response was yes, same. She talked to him twice on the phone, possibly video chat last night for 2 separate instances for over 2 hours each. Our kids were definitely awake during their first one. I'm absolutely gutted. I didn't sleep at all. This hurts. I never thought this is something that would happen in our relationship. I view myself as a supportive husband and father. There has never been any inkling she was so dissatisfied in our relationship I took screenshots of everything. I need to talk to my therapist but I don't have an appointment with her until next Tuesday. To be clear, besides the very concerning, suggestive messages I have no more concrete evidence. I am off tomorrow and plan to speak with a divorce attorney. For better or for worse, I don't want a divorce. I want to give her the chance to be forgiven. That people make mistakes. Work together and reconcile it. I know it's not easy and rarely successful. I don't want to lose our life that we have built together. I don't want to lose my kids. I don't want them to have a broken home. If she doesn't want to or isn't sorry, then I guess there isn't many other options. I know eventually I have to confront her. I work late again tonight and will probably look at her phone again. I feel so dirty having done so, but my gut was right. I'm not sure what to do next. I am trying to remain calm and rational. This absolutely sucks so much. I, 21M, met a girl, 20F, that I liked last week. Today she told me she has a kid. I'm 21 and I've never had a girlfriend before. It's kind of disappointing, so I started building up courage to talk to a girl in my class a few days ago. We share a class twice a week, so it's the only time I see her. We had a pretty good conversation the first time we ever talked. We cracked a few jokes, talked about our majors, and we ended up exchanging numbers just a few minutes in. It's obvious we like each other and she's really pretty. Even though I'm bad at spotting when a girl likes me, I definitely knew there was some kind of connection there. Today I saw her again, and I walked her out to her car after class, and that's when she ended up telling me that she has a 1-year-old kid. I acted natural and didn't try to seem too surprised or anything, but I felt my stomach drop. I'm not used to having relationships. And the first time I actually start to like somebody, this happened. I guess it wouldn't hurt to take her out and get to know her better. But if we do end up together, IDK, what kind of responsibilities follow or how we'd end up making it work at all? Please let me know how I should handle this, or if anyone has been in a situation like this, what did you do?